Hello everybody, what's up? It is me, Finicky, and in today's video we're going to be touring the new Bloxburg map revamp. Alright, so here we are at my plot, so I'm just going to drive all the way down and see what's going on. So I think we're going to look at the town first, then the beach, then the mountain. Okay, so as we see, this map is literally huge. I'm not even going to go out to pan it out all the way, but just so you can get the reference for now, that's how big it is. And my car is going really slow because they added a speed limit zone, so that's super annoying. But here we have gas blocks. Now I don't believe this was revamped at all. In fact, I liked it. I kind of liked it more by the mountains, I think. And I think it's weird that they didn't revamp it, but whatever. Alright, moving on, we have the grocery store and the gym. So if we look at the grocery store, it's not revamped either, which is also a little strange. I expected them to revamp all the buildings. And then the gym obviously was not going to get revamped, so I knew this was going to happen. So it's still the same old gym. I think it's weird that these two are separated from the whole town though. But yeah, let's move on. All right, so going into the town center, I don't know if this sounds mean or not, but like part of it looks like Disney, especially with the fake buildings, but I'll get onto that in a minute. But we have fancy furniture, which was also unfortunately not revamped, except like the material on the wall, I'm pretty sure, and the roof was revamped. Otherwise, Susan still has all of her furniture, so I'm a little disappointed about that. But moving down the block, we have a building that was revamped, so we're gonna go inside and check it out. So we have Mike's Motors. Everyone's been wanting this revamped for a really long time. I personally would have preferred if other revamps were done before this, but the job is still the same, I'm pretty sure. But if we go in, they sell a bunch of new cars. So before, I'm pretty sure they only sell 2 cars and 2 motorcycles. So now we have 4 cars, and the guy is still here, and there's a lounge area and 3 offices that you can actually go into and role play in, so you don't have to make your own in your plot, which is very nice. So I really like this revamp. I think they did the outside really well too. It has that like diner vibe. I love this. But hopefully one day they add a real diner. But moving on, we have something we definitely need to discuss. So one of my least favorite things about this map is the fake buildings. They're empty and you can't go in them. I'm sure one day they're gonna fill them up, but I feel like they could have made the map way smaller and not wasted space on these fake buildings. But I understand if they didn't have enough time and they wanted to roll out the map revamp quickly. So now we have this statue in the middle that I really like, and we need some lore on this statue man because this looks really cool, and I hope one day they'll add it to build mode. But moving on, we have the town hall, which got an outdoors revamp. So the Bloxburg City Hall now has a fountain and steps going up. It kind of looks like the White House in a way, and they have 2 flags of Bloxburg, and they have banners and a gate in front, which looks so nice. So in the town hall, we have a structure of the old map, and if you actually go inside and you click on it, you can watch either of the cutscenes that happen. And I think this is a really nice detail. And by the way, this is in build mode for you to put in your own house. Oh, and also, they still kept the Easter egg here. I am a little disappointed they didn't revamp the inside, but yeah. Okay, moving on, we actually get Boomer's fireworks all year round, which is so nice. So we can go ahead and buy any of these. Oh my god, no. It's gonna take me 15 years to get back to that map. Oh my god. Alright, so again, all throughout all the street, it's just fake empty buildings, which is a little frustrating. But now we have Bloxburg that did not get a revamp, which was expected. and we didn't need one since they just revamped it. The only thing they changed, I believe, was the floors, which is a new texture that we're gonna get onto in a minute. But let's move on to the other side of town, which is like the beach side slash, I call it the Disney side because I want to show you an image, just trust me. But over here we have Pizza Planet that was expected to get a revamp that actually didn't. I think I would have rather the Pizza Planet revamp than a Mike's Motors revamp. Hopefully they're gonna revamp all these buildings one at a time, which is a little frustrating. But I feel like this map revamp was only for terrain, which is definitely okay. But moving on to the beach, we have Ben's Ice Cream, which looks the same. The Ferris wheel, which of course looks the same. This didn't need a revamp. And the Fisherman Job, which still looks the same. And all of these have their same jobs. And all along here we have a coastline. So it stretches across the map on this side to all the way down there in the lighthouse, which we're going to check out in a minute. But as for the beach, it definitely got a revamp, even though we just got a beach revamp. It's just a little more expanded now. Moving on, we have a bunch of empty buildings, and then Style Studio, who technically got a revamp, which was the outside. They're connected to a building with a second story now, which makes it look more realistic. And the wall moldings on the outside, the pink part, but the job is still the same. And yeah, so not much changed. Which is good in a way because it still feels like Bloxburg. But we have a couple of alleyways that you could drive through. We have a couple of parking lots, which are just surrounded by fake buildings. But by the way, Bloxburg, I love these. Please add these to build mode. And these textures are really nice. I don't believe that we have this one in build mode, but I'll check to make sure again. And then we have the theater, which in my opinion got a downgrade because before they had a big nice front lawn with the backdrop and plants and bushes and paparazzi. And now it's just a regular theater. So I feel like that kind of lost its charm a little. But moving on, we have a tower which we could actually climb. So if you go in, I'm not sure what these are called, so if someone wants to leave that in the comments, go right ahead. I actually like this look. It's not bad, it's just a little useless. I wish there was like a little Easter egg up there. But if we climb all the way up to the ladder, which is going to take us like 15 years, there's literally nothing and you can't go inside. And then we just have a bathroom, I believe, on the side that you cannot open, actually. Oh my god, okay. I thought there was going to be like a bathroom, but I guess not. We have Bloxy Acres right here. So it's not by the pizza place anymore, so it's going to be weird not calling it the pizza side. But there's just 4 plots. I feel like they need to add more plots just because it feels like very spread out, and I'm not sure how I'm going to host live streams in this neighborhood because it's so big, and I usually like touring people's homes on my streams, and I'm going to have to travel a lot. One of the more interesting things is on Billy Goat Street, which is it says warning, active construction zone for Bloxburg High School opening fall 2025, and I suspect this is going to be in September, early or late September. But wow, look at this. This looks big. I really thought that the town hall wasn't going to come with us and it would be replaced by a school later on. I obviously knew the school wasn't coming with a map revamp. But yeah, that's something to definitely look forward to. And in the future, I'm sure they're going to not vacate these houses and make them into something. And let's go to the lighthouse. Is it just me or do the water graphics like look different? Like the water seems so much bluer and clearer. Oh my god, this looks so good. This would be a great thumbnail, guys. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like 50% of the map is just mountain, but there's like camps and stuff in the mountain that we're gonna get onto in a minute. But we are heading towards the lighthouse now. I actually wanna touch on this about the textures. The grass they changed. It looks like the blurred out original material. The rocks are very smooth and the dirt is also as well. They did change this. It was worse before. They really need to add it back. It's probably a lag issue, which is unfortunate, but they got to figure that out because it makes the game look really like, I don't know how to describe it, maybe like cheap almost. But we have a new area, a new location, which is the lighthouse. This looks so pretty in the sunset, guys. Oh my god. Okay, good photo, good thumbnail opportunity. So if we open this door, we have like a little nook. This is so good for role plays, and you could technically use this as a house. Wow. So you could sleep in the bed. This is literally a mood. Oh my god, I cannot talk. This is literally a mood station, guys. But the stairwell up is so far, and they need to add some of these items in build mode, because tell me why we don't have these round stairs. They look so good. But you could sit here and watch with your friend, and it's just pretty aesthetic, not gonna lie. I don't know, I'm just very underwhelmed and overwhelmed at the same time. Like there's areas, oh my god, my vehicle got towed. No guys, oh my god, goodbye, like I'm leaving right now. Guys, I got stuck. I love these direction signs. So we can go to the Bloxburg town, which is that way. We can go to the observatory overlook, and we could go to Peak Mountain. So we're gonna go this way because since we literally just looked at the Bloxburg map. And I like these roads and I like these grass patches, but I really need them to fix the textures. And these windmills, why can't they add these in build mode? Guys, I need these because I'm building a city right now. Also, let me know in the comments if you want a city series, like making a city. Because in my last video, you guys really liked it. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we have a cave. So the cave came with us. The outside got a bit of a revamp. I'm not going to go in because I'm a little lazy. But if we just go into the cave, it looks the same, kind of, except they added these things on top, which look really cute. And it's still the same NPC, guys. Hopefully we'll get a revamp one day. They really only revamped one building. So this was kind of just like a terrain update in a way. So we're gonna go to the observatory now, which I assume is the same. Yeah, okay, we're here, and the outside definitely got a glow up. And now it's on like a better mountain. I'm not gonna lie. But we have an outhouse outside, I believe, right? Yeah, okay, this is a bathroom, so kind of like a mood station. And we're gonna talk about this in just a moment. It's the same thing, I believe. We have the same guy. And I don't believe they changed anything. Wasn't there like a basement here or something? Here it is, yeah. All right, so they didn't change much. So we're gonna talk about this now. And they have the Bloxburg bus line. We've been asking for public transportation for so long, and we finally got it. So you could press travel, and there's a bunch of different streets and areas you could go into. So let's go to the other areas of the mountain in free cam, because I'm not driving all the way like through the mountain. I actually love this though. It just feels right. You know, I don't know, maybe it's because my graphics are up, but a lot of the videos I'm seeing aren't such good graphics for some reason. Like, oh, here, this is why. It's not loading properly because it's so big, which is a little unfortunate. I wish they could change that, but unfortunately I doubt they can. So they have a bunch of campsites, as you see, like right here, for example. Yeah, they have like a cute little nook area, and it descends, and they have a huge lake that you could go swimming in. And is this a waterfall? I could have sworn there was a waterfall, but I just can't seem to find it now. But yeah, there's a bunch of places to explore on the map. Go up there because I want to show you here is a camp that's not properly loading, unfortunately. But if we go up all the way to this mountain, there is an Easter egg, or was an Easter egg, I believe. Also, I forgot to mention that we have a lovely lumber. It's, again, not revamped, still the same. A lot more trees to cut down though. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching. And my thoughts on this map is, I'm not like the biggest fan, but it's most certainly like growing on me, especially like the better the graphics are. They're working on that, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, it's definitely better than the old map. It's just a little underwhelming because of the empty buildings and the textures, etc. So I really hope they do fix and change to those things. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications, and bye-bye.